More than 3 million American children and their parents risk losing their crucial child care services when federal funding expires this Saturday. The cost of child care already crippling to so many families out there, as it costs more than college tuition in more than half of the states in our country. Joining us now, Family Values at Work Executive Director Josephine Kalipeni and Ashley Proctor, mom of a 2-year-old son. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Ashley, I'll start with you because your daycare, you love this daycare that you have chosen for your son. Tell us what it means to you and how the American Rescue Plan has really helped your family.
So I love the daycare my son is in. When I was first made aware of the child care what childcare is facing and how it could come to an end, the first thing that I thought was, what am I supposed to do? Because without this, I can't afford it.
Right.
The daycare he's in, it feels like family, and I don't want to leave it, and I know he doesn't want to leave it either.
I think that Democrats, Republicans, I mean, this is something that's not even negotiable. Our children need care. They need a place to go that is a loving, wonderful education environment for them to grow and learn while we're all working to pay our bills for our family. Josephine, tell us about the American Rescue Plan. When did this start and how important is it?
So the American Rescue Plan invested over $24 billion into the child care industry during the COVID pandemic. And the reality is the child care industry was already suffering before the pandemic. It was already underinvested in. Many families could not afford child care that was rising at steady costs. Many childcare business owners could not afford to keep their doors open before the pandemic. So the American Rescue Plan injected $24 billion to support states and to support families in balancing the cost for families on childcare and increasing access to quality, affordable childcare.
Okay.
What we know is, Ainsley, is that these dollars are set to expire if Congress doesn't act, putting many families like Ashley's in crisis.
What's the holdup? Why are they dragging this out? We have 3 more days till it expires.
I think this is where members of Congress need to hear from folks like Ashley about what they're going to do if their child care expires. We know that many working families need childcare to maintain work, to even make it to work, let alone for what the children need. And we have to remember that childcare providers are small business owners. I think members of Congress need to hear from people like Ashley and from her daycare provider what it means to be a small business owner serving families and serving their communities. Okay. The reality is people forget that it's about families. It's not about politics.
Right. So, Ashley, this is your chance. We have a lot of lawmakers that watch Fox and Friends. What is your plea? What's your request?
That they come out to the daycare centers, see how it's benefiting them. See how the children are doing. Go and speak to the families that have to pay for the child care. Child care is expensive.
What happens if
like
the funding runs out for your family?
He might not be in daycare. I might have to change my schedule around at work to accommodate him. I feel like the daycare has been great for him with developmentally wise. And I feel like without that, he's going to suffer. He's going to suffer without seeing his best friends every day, seeing his teachers every day.
Of course.
I think the main thing is I'm probably going to have to find another route, and it might be family or it might be trying to switch my schedule around at work, which is going to be difficult.
So many people are all for helping other countries. We're helping Ukraine a lot. We're helping people in other countries constantly. We're even helping immigrants that are coming into our country. We need to help our own American children and families like yours. Ashley, Josephine, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ainsley.
You're welcome.